Are you ready to build a spiritual legacy for your family? Godly Roots is here to equip you. We're a community for parents and guardians dedicated to handing over the baton of faith. Get ready for insightful, practical lessons from the Bible that will help you shape the next generation. Have you ever felt like you have gone too far, too broken, too ashamed, too unworthy to ever come back? Imagine losing everything, being left alone in the dirt, wondering if grace could ever reach you again. That is where the story of the prodigal son begins, a story that is not just about him, but about you, about me, and about the God who never gives up. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most emotional stories Jesus ever told, a story of rebellion, regret, and redemption. There was a young man who looked at his father one day and said, "Give me my share of the inheritance now." Can you feel the sting in that request? He was not just asking for money. He was saying, "Father, I don't need you. I want life without you." And so he left, pockets full of wealth, heart full of pride, eyes blinded by excitement. He thought freedom was found in rebellion. That joy was hidden in pleasures. But freedom without wisdom always ends in chains. The money ran out. The so-called friends disappeared. And the young man found himself hungry, desperate, feeding pigs, craving even their food. Clothes torn, body weak, heart shattered. A son of a wealthy father now drowning in shame. Isn't that how sin works? It promises life, but leaves us empty. And then, in the middle of his brokenness, he remembers home. He thinks, even my father's servants have more than this. Maybe, just maybe, I can go back. Not as a son. I don't deserve that anymore. But maybe as a servant. So, with trembling steps and a rehearsed apology, he starts walking home. Every step feels heavier than the last. His mind whispers, what if father slams the door? What if I'm rejected forever, but then something unexpected happens? From a distance, his father sees him. Not by accident. The father had been waiting, watching the road, every day hoping his son would return. And when he sees him, he does not wait. He runs. Imagine it. The father sprinting down the road, tears in his eyes, arms wide open. The son falls to his knees, trying to speak. "Father, I am no longer worthy." But before he can finish, the father lifts him up and embraces him. The robe of honor is placed on his shoulders. The ring of belonging slips onto his finger. The sandals of sonship are fitted on his feet. And the feast begins. The son thought he deserved rejection, but he found restoration. He expected punishment, but he received a party. Because the father wasn't focused on his failures, he was focused on his return. This is not just a story about a reckless son. It's a story about a relentless father. A father who never stops waiting. A father who never stops loving. A father who believes restoration is always possible. And maybe that is the story you need today. Maybe you feel unworthy, far from God, weighed down by mistakes. Hear this. Your Father in heaven is still watching the road, still waiting, still ready to run toward you with open arms. Grace is not earned. It's given. Mercy is not deserved. It's poured out. And second chances? They are the very heartbeat of God. So come home. No matter how far you've gone, no matter what you've done, there is a Father waiting, arms open wide. The prodigal son returned. And so can you. The prodigal son returns, a story of grace and second chances. If this message spoke to your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Subscribe to this channel so together we can build strong bonds with God and raise a godly generation. And when you're ready, watch the next video on your screen. It could be the very wisdom you need for your family right now. Remember, you're not alone. God is with you, and He will guide you every step of the way. Together, let's raise a godly generation. God bless you.